Okay, in group, how's it
Hello,
going?
tutor.
How's
Nice.
it,
Everything is okay.
Nice.
Ricardo? What about your connection, buddy? Ricardo,
Yes,
okay, you have a good connection, right?
excuse me, I can hear.
Uh, you have a good connection, right?
Yes,
Can you hear
I
me?
do.
Harleen,
Yes,
Hello, tutor. Good
what
night.
about your connection? Can you hear me?
Yes, but I don't know. Sometimes it's going and back.
Okay, okay,
Comes and goes. Yeah.
good. Marcela,
Yes.
okay. Rocio,
Good night, tutor.
okay, very good. Okay, let's gonna start. Rocio, uh,
Yes, tutor.
what's up? Did you do something special yesterday?
Yes, tutor. I visit Girardot.
Okay.
I am in holidays.
Mm-hmm. What about the weather in Girardot?
Oh, yes, yes, tutor.
What about
In
the weather over there? Is it a hot place? A hot city? Or is that a
yes,
cool?
it is in in
Is it very cold? Is it very cool? Is it cold there or hot?
no, tutor is hot, very hot.
Okay, okay. Thanks so much. Harleen,
Tell me, tutor.
what did you do yesterday? Please share that impression with us.
Well,
Please share that
I
experience.
yesterday I was working in my in some workshops in my pedagogical experience at the university because I am working or doing my my practices in the UNAT at the UNAT.
Okay.
So I spend
Hi,
all my time
Claudia.
there.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much,
Okay,
Harleen.
you're welcome.
Hey, Claudia.
Hi, tutor.
Claudia, did
Hmm.
you do something meaningful last week?
Yes. I got a job in a
Yeah.
call center.
Good. Good news.
Yes.
Wasn't it raining yesterday or that day? Wasn't it raining that day? Is it?
Sorry.
Was it raining that
Uh,
day?
Raining. No, no. Yesterday, yeah, but today, no.
Okay. Here in Valledupar, it is raining a lot. It's raining
Oh,
heavily. Okay.
oh,
Thanks so much. Ricardo,
yes,
did you watch the video past week?
yes.
Okay. Please comment it. Please share the experience with
Uh,
us.
Sorry, tutor, you are talking about the video for the quiz or about the video for this activity?
Now the video belonging to the last week about CAE part 3 and 4.
Okay, yes, I
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
Okay, for this part of the exam lasts 3 minutes. 2 minutes are for task and 1 minute for conclusions.
Yeah.
Is recommend to avoid to say all the time I agree or disagree because there are a lot of words to say the same thing.
Okay.
Um,
Synonyms.
I could,
Synonyms. Yeah.
excuse me?
Yeah. Many other words.
Yes.
Synonyms. They're called synonyms.
Yes, synonyms.
Okay,
For
please go on.
example,
Please go on.
for example, I see your part. If I am honest, you're right. I share your point of view. The second one recommendation is to listen really careful to your partner. Um, the man in the video says that if your partner doesn't talk very much, you could help him. Yes, in order that the conversations goes on and goes on. And on the other hand, if your partner doesn't allow you to speak, you have to try to speak with him. You could say something like, if I may, I would like to say something, or I like to share my point of view. Another recommendation is don't spend too long in each prompt.
Yeah.
Mm, and there are very good recommendations for this part of the exam.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Nice point. Ricardo, could you please share your camera with us?
He has
Yes,
it.
Are you sharing? Are you sharing the camera with us?
yes.
Okay. Good. Hmm. Harlan,
Tell me,
please
tutor.
comment with us the video.
Okay,
Just
adding
summarize it.
information. Yeah, adding information according to Ricardo said. I also understood that it's very important to sound natural and also to keep talking between between you and your partner because that's an important and relevant for the monitoring of the person who is monitoring the speaking. Also, it's very important to say reasons according to your point of view or your view, and also it's very important that you can use relevant language, another type of or another ways to say the information, not always to say the same words, or repeat the same ideas or something like that. Also, I saw in the another in the part four, so it's an example. Was an example. The how is the questions and how to try to keep how to try to keep the conversation between you and your partner. And also, the idea is that you cannot speak all the time, and you can, as Ricardo said, share your ideas, your opinion, and also in the sharing the ideas with your partner, and also the use the same time because it's very important not to speak a lot and all the time, because if you want to share with your partner, that's a good point, a good idea for you, for the monitor. It
Okay,
takes
Harley.
he takes so
Okay, Harley.
he takes that
Harley.
idea. Tell me to do.
Good.
Sorry.
Please let us know if you answer the quiz.
Yes, on Edimodo. Yeah, I did.
How about you, Ricardo?
Yes, I did it.
Okay. Right. Claudia.
Yes.
Hi, Claudia.
Yeah.
Please
Hi.
share with us your impression about the video.
Tutor, I haven't seen the video. I couldn't have time uh, because I start to working and I also yeah I couldn't, but I can see I will see that tomorrow maybe or today.
Hmm. Okay, you couldn't listen to the video, but you were able to answer the quiz, right? Did,
No,
did you answer the quiz?
no, I didn't.
Oh, okay. But please try to do it, okay?
Oh,
Because
okay.
if you want to improve your score, you have to first watch the video and after that answer to the quiz, okay?
Oh, okay.
It is mandatory.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Rosilio, sorry, Rocio, Rocio.
Okay, tutor.
Okay, please comment at the video with us.
in the video in the quiz 3 is about the how speak how speak fluently
Yeah.
and different recommendations for how improve the speak. For example, listen songs, speed aloud, um, go to do the different countries for speaking language.
Okay, okay, all right. All right, thank you so much. Okay, guys, remember that the objective in this encounter is to continue practicing the CAE oral examination, the speaking ability. In addition to this, you will have the opportunity to develop the skills, the necessary skills for studying, working, or living in an English-speaking country. Okay, this is the idea. To speak, try
Okay.
to speak fluently in English in order to be understood and understand the human beings. Okay, so
Yes.
today we are going to practice part 3 and part 4 of the CAE, right? Please
Yes.
Tutors.
remember that as you have told me, we are sharing one another. Part 2 uh, has 2 minutes time, and after the 2 minutes, you have to reach or draw a reason. Remember that uh, I will use the chronometer because I'll have to check the time. When I say start, so you began talking uh, until I say stop it. Okay? Try to use to speak fluently, um, to use a wide range of vocabulary. Try to speak, if it is necessary, to speak in present progressive or yeah, present progressive or continuous or simple present. But remember that in this case, you have to express your opinion. Yeah, try to use mental verbs. For example, I believe, I guess, I consider, in my opinion. Okay, good.
Yes.
So now give me a minute. I'm going to show you an image. Remember, each student, we are going to talk about 20 minutes. Each student will speak just 2 minutes. Yeah, give me a minute, please. Hello, can you see the image?
Not yet.
No.
No, tutor. No,
Okay,
tutor.
give me 1 more minute. Okay, guys. Hello. Hello.
Yes, tutor.
Okay. Now you can see the image?
No,
No.
Not yet?
no, tutor.
Can you see the picture?
Hello?
Mm-mm.
Can you see the picture?
Tutor. If guys, if you check the messenger, you can see the picture that the tutor the tutor had.
I just send you a picture.
Like
Yes,
a
So
film.
can
tutor.
you see the image?
Yeah,
Ricardo, can you see
screenshot.
Yes.
the
Yes,
Yes.
tutor.
yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Claudia, are you all right? All right. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Rocio, how about
Yes,
you?
tutor.
Can you see it?
I can see.
Okay. Good. Okay, our first candidate is Claudia.
Okay.
Claudia, listen, you will read the question in the middle, and after that, the characteristics around it. You are going to start. Please remember, you have 2 minutes only. And after that, you have to draw a conclusion, to reach a conclusion, okay?
Uh,
Please don't take longer speaking about each one of them. Maybe just a two sentences or three. Yeah. Okay.
uh,
Please read all in the message, in the image.
yes, I see.
Okay,
How
start
can
reading. No, start reading. Start reading all, please.
okay
What might people
have to consider when making these decisions? Uh, Choosing a university, starting a family, moving to another country, finding a job, and getting married.
Okay, nice going. Okay, when I say start, you begin talking. Okay, let me adjust the chronometer for the 2 minutes. Okay, okay. Claudia, ready, steady, go.
About choosing a university, I think it's pretty important that the student knows what exactly they want, and and uh, and it has their thinking well what he or she wants to study. And I have to I have to talk about everything, every or just a topic.
Everything.
Starting a family. Yeah, who wants to have a family or just to stay alone. Uh, uh, because some people cannot are not made to be in a relationship, and moving to another country. Yeah, I think it's also uh, pretty important to know how the country is, how the weather is, and if everything, and if the person like that, because sometimes, or at least try, the person can try going to this country, other country, and take a look what it means. Getting married also with a person, It's important to
Okay,
think.
stop it, Claudia. Time
Okay.
is over. Very
Okay.
good. Claudia, which decision do you consider is the most important for you? You have 5 seconds.
I think choosing a university.
Why?
Because I don't know, in my case, at the beginning, I choose other study and I realized that it wasn't for me. And because of that, I lost too much time. And now I'm in this career, I'm happy. But if I could choose the earlier, would be, could be, could have been better for
Okay,
me. Yeah.
Claudia, right. Time is over. Time is finished. Thanks so
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. Okay.
Ricardo,
Yes,
okay, you're our next candidate. So are you ready?
yes. I'm scared, but
Ricardo,
I'm ready.
please start in reading all the questions and all that you can see in the image.
Okay. What might people have to consider when making these decisions? Choosing an university, starting a family, moving to another country, finding a job, or getting married.
Okay, good. So, ready?
Yes.
You have 2 minutes. Steady. Go.
Choosing a university, for me, from my perspective, the most important is to know what you want to do the rest of your life. For the second option, that starting a family, is to consider that if you want to share your life with another people, moving to another country, from a perspective, you have to know all the things that you have in your own country, and if you are willing to lose all the things that you have in this country. Finding a job is too important that the person knows what is his passion. And for the 50 option is getting married. As the starting a family, for me the most important is to know if you want to share the rest of your life with another person. From my point of view, I think that as conclusion, the most important for answer this question, the most important thing is to know what do you want, what do you really want. I think that there are a lot of people in this world that they don't know what they really want, and that decision is very important, despite that the other people don't like your decision.
Okay. Okay. Nice point of view. Easy to understand. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ricardo, some recommendation. Remember that this is a learning and teaching process, okay? And it takes
Yes.
time. So you are well understood. Your English is good. You speak English fluently. But please remember something. After a preposition, the verb or the action is in gerund. For example, you say for answering, not for answer. But it
Okay.
is better, yeah, when you're going to express a purpose in English, you can use the expression in order to. In
Yes.
order to. For example, in order to practice my English, in order to study my lesson. Okay.
In order to improve my learning.
Yes, exactly. You say after working or before working, I have to. Okay.
Yeah.
After a preposition, the verb or the action is with ing. Right. Very good.
Thank you.
Harlin.
Tutor.
Okay. Please start.
Okay, what might people have to consider when making these decisions? Choosing a university, starting a family, moving to another country, finding a job, getting married.
Okay. Ready? 2 minutes. Ready? Steady? Go ahead.
Well, for me, I consider that people might consider choosing a university, the who is going to finance or to pay the university, and also the career is very important. On the next part, uh, for starting a family, people might consider the advantage, disadvantage, also the I don't know the attitude or maybe another situations why they think point of view, habits, addictions. I don't know a lot of things. In moving
Okay.
another country, it's very important to know if you have to consider the language and also the neighborhood where you are going to live. The next one is getting married. In that part, you need to be sure about who the person that you want to get married, because it's very important because it's for the rest of your life. And also, you need to know how to get in account the economic and religion too. And finding a job is very important. The salary, the schedules, you have time to study another thing, or if you have time to spend with your family or your, I don't know, relatives or boyfriend or, I don't know, relationship that you have.
Okay, Arlie. Great job. What for you is the decision most important?
Well, I consider getting married is the most important for me because in other aspects you can choose, you can change the university, you can change the job, and also you can move to another country. Or, but it's very specific, and the most important is getting married because it's for all the rest of your life.
Okay, Arlie. Time is over. Great conclusion. My congratulations. Rocio,
Thank
are
you.
you ready?
Okay, tutor.
Hmm. Okay, Rocio, please
Uh,
start reading the question.
what my people had to consider when making this decision? Choosing a university, starting a family, moving to another country, finding a job, getting married.
Okay.
Um, choosing a
Rocio,
uni.
okay, let me adjust the chronometer here. Remember, you have 2 minutes to talk, and after that, you have to reach the conclusion.
Okay, tutor.
Okay, ready?
Cho-
Ready?
okay.
Go.
Choosing a university because I consider that university is high quality. Um, Starting a family because I consider that family is a more important in the society. Moving to another country for learning other language.
Mhm.
Feeding a job because to get better salary and better quality life. Getting married, no, I don't consider that important in my life. I am separate because I think no is important in my life.
Okay, time is finished. Time is over. Rocio. Rocio, 5 seconds for your conclusion. Which conclusion do you think is the most important for you?
Moving to another country
How
because
come? How come? How come? Why?
because learning other language, especially English, I consider is very important in my life for a get a better job.
Hmm. Okay, thank you so much. Rocio, listen, two tapes, one tape that you have to improve in English. First, your fluency, okay? And
Okay,
second, listen, when you're going to speak in a general way, don't use the definite article, the THE. For instance, you say, for example, society
Society.
is important all over the world. Don't say the society, no, because you are speaking in general. So, as
Okay.
well as education is important in Colombia because ta 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 ta. Okay?
Okay,
If you are speaking in a general way, don't use the THE, the definite article. Okay?
okay,
Good. This is an advice to improve your English pronunciation and fluency, right?
okay.
Okay, very good. So, guys, let's continue practicing part 4. Part 4 takes 5 minutes. One student is going to agree or disagree about the other student's opinion. Remember that you have to listen to the other student's opinion, okay? Because
Okay.
you are going to agree or disagree. So I will choose the person who's going to agree or disagree to the other one, okay? So please be concentrated on it, on your friend. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you the questions about part 4. Okay, girls and boys, can you see the image?
Wait a moment.
Please
Yes,
open it.
tutor.
Yes?
Yes.
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 Okay, good. Okay, Ricardo,
Yes.
remember you have 5 minutes. After those 5 minutes are finished, one student is going to ask you a question, maybe disagreeing or agreeing, and you must answer to him or her. Okay, you have to answer to her, right?
Yes. I have to choose one of these
No, 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 no.
sentences.
I'm going to give you the question.
Okay.
Okay. The other 3 students, please pay attention to Ricardo's opinion because you are going to
Okay.
agree or disagree with him,
Okay,
right?
tutor.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, Ricardo, your question is, okay, some people say that students have an easy life. What do you think? Some people say that students have an easy life. What do you think? Okay, ready, steady, go.
Okay. When I see this question, I have to think about what kind of students we are talking about, because if I am thinking, if we are talking about a student who is in high school, is really difficult to know all the things that these kind of students think, or these kind of students live in their environment.
Mhm.
If I am thinking about the student in the university, it's another context because they have another needs and other kinds of difficulties. From my perspective, the students in the high school, they have to face a lot of problems because they are adolescents. They are living on a stage in their life that is really hard, really tough about their sexuality, about their relationships, about a lot of things. So I can say that is really easy the life of this kind of students. They have to discover their own personality. They have to discover new relationships with other people. And for that reason, I think that it's not easy. By the other hand, if we are talking about the student who is in a university, this kind of students, as I said one moment ago, is not easy because a lot of these students they have to face a lot of issues like the economic issue or the some of them work in order to study a career. For that reason, in this case or in this kind of students, we cannot say that it's a easy life too. The life of students is not easy, and we have to put ourselves in their place. Just in that way, we can to discover another things that we can see in a first view. What else? Mm, In my case, for example, I'm studying right now and I am older, and I think that it's easier if I will study this career when I was 20 years, but now I'm 42, and for me, it's the most tough thing that I ever made in my life. I have to face a lot of challenges, a lot
Yeah.
of problems, and nobody can say that it's easy, my life and as a student. For that reason, I disagree totally with this sentence.
Mhm. Okay. Do you have anything else to say?
Mm,
Okay,
yes,
I think that's enough.
okay.
Okay, Ricardo, good English, good connectors. You overcome all the challenges in your life. Great, great point. Harlin,
Yes, tutor.
listen, do you have something to refute about Ricardo's opinion?
Yes. Well, I'm gonna take the another idea, no? So,
Yeah.
Ricardo, I consider your point of view because it's good. Obviously, is you have reasons, and also you have personal situations where you can identify your point of view. But I consider that today students are lazy, and also they don't have any responsibilities, and also another thing or another action. Yes, because it depends of the type of students that you said. For example, if we talk about the students at the school, they just have to respond in their with the subjects and the classes. That's all. But if you are, when you talk about another type of students, obviously it's different in the situations. But in general, for me, as students have an easy life because they don't think in anything more or anything to do else according to the working or maybe in I don't know, spending the money and to get money. I don't know. Yes, something like that. So for me,
Okay.
is for the necessity.
Okay, Arlene. Mm, great point. Great reflection. Thank you.
Okay.
Claudia.
Yes, tutor.
Okay, Claudia. I'm going to read a question twice. After that, you're gonna start. You're gonna start talking. Remember, you have 5 minutes. Um, at the end, one student is going to ask you a question, okay?
Okay.
Let's gonna start. Your question is, which is more important for young people nowadays, going to college or getting a job? Which is more important for young people nowadays, going to college or getting a job? Okay, time to start.
Okay. I think for young people nowadays the most important thing is going to college. And I think mostly here in Bogota, maybe in other places is not that, but I think for the most of the people is yeah getting a college because I'm starting to working in a call center, and there is many young people there, and yeah they're studying, they're studying, and for example they say many of them say that they want to, how can I say, they will quit the job for their college, their studies, their university, and so and they prefer study over working. So yes, I think it's like that. And of course other situations where students have to work, young people have to work, but here in Bogota I have this impression that, for example, they prefer study, and they think that study is the most important thing. That yeah, I know people in the call center in my job, they are starting two careers, two careers in one. So yeah, they like to study, or they think yeah, with much study they will be successful. Uh, yeah.
Okay, what else?
Mhm. Yes, and when you are younger, you think many times, I'm gonna study something, and yeah, everything's gonna be okay. And but the young people that doesn't care sometimes what really they want to study, and they choose any career, and then after that they are changing career, and so and so and so, and yeah, I don't know. I realized that is the issue here, the thing here in Bogota, or in big cities, in towns or small cities. I don't know, maybe it's different other way. Mm,
Mhm.
yeah, I
Right?
don't know what else.
Okay, I think Claudia, that's enough. Good. Good
Okay,
appreciation.
okay.
Ricardo,
Yes,
have you listened to Claudia's opinion?
yes, sir.
Do you have any point to agree or disagree with her?
Yes, I have something to say to Claudia about when she talks about the people uh, who study with her. I think that she said that a lot of people study two careers, and that for that reason, I think that uh, each case is independent and each case is different. So we can say that mm, that any of these sentences are real, are true or false, because all depend of the environment, of the situation of each person. That is my perspective for one of them.
Okay, Ricardo.
Tutor,
Th-
tutor,
Thank
can
you
I
so
say
much.
something?
Thank you, Claudia. Sorry, I beg
Yeah.
your pardon.
No, me,
Sorry.
Harry. Can I say something else?
Okay, agree. Yeah.
Okay, so I disagree totally with her opinion because nowadays young people don't like studying and don't like working. So I consider that is no important. No options are important for them.
Okay,
Tutor, may I
sometimes
say
it
something?
doesn't make any sense. Okay, Ricardo, go ahead.
Okay, I disagree with you, Harley, because you're talking from your perspective, from your experience. For example, my experience in the high school is totally different. The students in the high school are really respectful, really engaged with the study, and that is my experience. Yes. So for
Yes,
that
but
reason,
can
I
be
say that
honest.
that we can say that that sentence is true or false. From my perspective, we can say that it's true or false. Um, Depending of our own experience.
Yes, that's
Mhm.
correct. But can be honest, if in the idea, we talk about the young people now, no, knowing when we were young or now, no, it's different because if you know, we can see news at the newspaper, internet, or I don't know, TV, any place where you can read or something like that. You can get information about that the young people prefer just traveling or spending money around the world. If you see the YouTubers, the professions that they are getting now is not so important for them. So that's why my opinion is that they don't prefer or college or the job. Okay, so
Okay,
if we talk
okay,
about the
Harry.
young people nowadays.
Okay, Harry. Thank you so much for your appreciation. Different points of view. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Remember that our next encounter is a debate, and I think you are ready
I
for it. Yeah. So take it
okay.
easy. Take it easy. Next
Very good.
encounter is a debate.
Uh,
Okay.
it's just because
Harley.
the
Okay.
topic is important. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jojo.
Yeah. I believe our next encounter will be wonderful. So, Harley, the
Tell me,
question for
Jojo.
you. Remember that time passes quickly by, and so I have another group. Harlem, your
Okay, Jojo.
question is, I'm looking for the most difficult question for you.
Why,
Harlem,
tutor? That's
Harlem,
not.
no, no,
That's
no.
not.
I'm
Hey.
teasing you. I'm teasing you. I'm pulling your leg.
Okay.
Uh, Harlem, how long do you think a course at college or university should last? Listen, how long do you think a course at college or university should last?
Okay.
5
Start.
minutes? Yeah?
Okay.
Go, go.
Well. Okay, tutor. In my opinion, the university should last just 3 or 4 years, but it depends, of course, of the career or the I don't know, specialization that you have to want, because that is very different. And also because if you want to, I don't know, to get a job very soon, and also your certificate is you need obviously to spend time and also to get the knowledge according
Mhm.
to your profession. However, it's very important to know that in some cases you can get the job first that the certificate. That happens to me. I started working as a teacher maybe 5 years ago. So that happens to me before getting the certificate. So for that reason, in some cases, I consider that there are some academic subjects or that is not or they are not useful. Yeah, they cannot
Yeah.
help you in anything. But I understand that we are an integral person or integral people. That's why maybe the I forget the words, the studies at the university last. That's the time, maybe 4 or 5 years, depends of the bachelor that you are doing, and also depends of the career, as I said. For example, if we talk about the medicine or the if you want to get or if you want to be a doctor, obviously it's most important because you need to study the body, you need to study how the body works, and that is very important because our lives depends of the doctors, no? And also, at the when you study the first part, that's the bachelor, you need to get a specialization or master, or I don't know, or why don't the doctor or PhD could be. because if you want to be specialized in that area, you can get more knowledge, also a better salary, and obviously you need to think about what you want to do with all things, or maybe all the study that you have studied in your life, no?
Okay, Harry. Okay,
Also,
Harry. Thank you so
yeah.
much. Claudia, do you have any point of agreement or disagreement with Harley's opinion?
Yes, I agree in the part when she says that actually, I don't know, here in Colombia, you study and you study too much time, I think, sometimes a career because 5 years in some careers, I think is too much. And I feel sometimes I feel that when I study something, I repeat the topics in many semesters, and I feel yeah, and everybody wants to finish quick the career and start to working and you know in Germany is you a career just take 3 years
Hmm?
many, and I agree with her because yeah, I think.
Okay. Okay, Claudia, thank you so much for your opinion. Rocio,
Okay, tutor.
5 minutes. Your question is, should everyone have the chance to go to university, whatever their age? Should everyone have the chance to go to university, whatever their age? Okay, start talking, please.
Tutor, I think that no, there will be no specific age because I consider that people have different opportunities for study
Hmm.
the
Okay, correct.
along the life because all the time the people learning.
Yeah. Okay, what else?
The university should be free for people. Uh, no child uh, um dinner. This
Uh-huh.
this this free for everyone.
Okay, not to pay money, not to pay a lot of money. It should be free for everybody. That's what you mean?
See, it's very expensive.
Okay, very expensive. Uh-huh. What else? Okay.
The okay.
Okay, Rocio. Rocio, thank you so much. Ricardo,
Yes.
do you agree with some point of view about Rocio's opinion? You have something to
Eh,
say?
Yes, I think she is right, and I share her point of view about the the that the people has the right to go to the university. Doesn't matter if the people is young or older. Um, mm, the education is more than it has not to be a privilege. uh,
Yeah.
Education is a right for everyone.
Okay, Ricardo. Thanks so much for your appreciation. Okay, guys, the encounter was meaningful. I liked it a lot. But remember, first, try to use synonyms. For example, instead of saying because most of the time, please try to use synonyms. For example, use since, due to, for, okay?
Okay.
Since, due to, for, okay, good. Guys, good fluency, good pronunciation. Um, your reasons were okay, well were supported, and you use many details. Okay, listen, let me know if you have a pen or if you want to write something about our next encounter. Listen, there is a question that you have to find out. You have to investigate about it. And the question is, could you please copy it, write it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, the question is, if you have a pen or a pencil or on the computer, you can do it. The question for the next encounter that is a debate is, the question is, which is, listen, which is more important, which is more important for young people nowadays, which is more important for young people nowadays, comma, going to
Going to
college,
Karina, come.
going to college or getting a job? Which is more important for young people nowadays? Going to college or getting a job?
Okay.
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 Listen, please. Listen to me. Ricardo, in a debate, the debate is divided into two groups, the pros and the cons. Okay?
Okay.
Ricardo, you will be part of the pros as well as Claudia. You are going to defend your idea. Okay? And Harlin and Rocio you're part of the cons.
Okay,
Contradict and
Okay.
refute. Okay? The pros idea.
Okay.
good.
Okay?
Yes.
Well, that's the question for the next encounter. That is a debate. Okay, guys, time is passing quickly by, so my call is over. Thank you so much. I
Thank you,
consider we
tutor.
learned a lot tonight. Have a good night.
Same
Have
to
a good
you. Have
night.
a good night. Bye
Thank
bye,
you, tutor.
students.
Bye bye.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Ricardo, hey,
Yes.
please hit the sack early. Hit the sack. Go to bed. Go to bed early. Okay? Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye,
Thank you
tutor.
very
Bye.
much, Henry. Bye.